Hi, my name's Andrew Monk. I'm the owner and lead agent for Monk Health Insurance Advising. If you're watching this video, it's most likely because you filled out a form online for health insurance and now you're getting blasted with phone calls. Either that or somebody who was shopping online for health insurance put your number in there and now you just want the calls to stop and you're frustrated. When I first started in health insurance, I really wanted to help people. That was the main goal of me starting in health insurance. And so when I started, I was given a list of people and told, hey, here's a list of people who have filled out information online requesting information on health insurance. And I need to call them and talk to them and help them out any way I can. Sounds great, right? Well, I very quickly realized I was not the only person calling these people. In fact, it was me, 24 other agents in my office, and any number of agents and brokers and telemarketers from various companies across the US. And I quickly realized, I did some math, and I realized, hey, there's a reason these people are upset when they're talking to me on the phone. And I realized this is no way to help these people. For about a year, I just quit calling all these people on these lists because I realized they just really didn't need another agent calling them and pestering them to try and help them with their health insurance. And so I walked away from it for a while. And so for the past year, I've been researching and trying to figure out a way to help those people like you who are just frustrated with the phone calls and really want a different way to shop for health insurance. In that year, I've learned a couple of different things. First, people don't realize when they fill out that form online, they don't realize what's happening. I've talked to so many people on the phone who think that I am the 100th agent from a single company to call them. What really happens when you fill out a form for requesting health insurance quotes online is that information goes out to a plethora of agents, agencies, brokers, and telemarketers in order to help you find different insurance quotes. What this translates to is just a ton of phone calls. And so what people don't realize is those phone calls are not coming from a single company. They're coming from several different companies. The agents that you're talking to probably have no idea that there have been 500 other people call you just in the last 2 hours. The second thing I've noticed is even the most patient person in the world gets to a point with these phone calls that they say, okay, that's enough. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So first, I want to help you there. I want to help you stop those phone calls. In my last year that I've been working on this, I found 2 things that really help to stop the phone calls. So I wanted to start there, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the research that I've done and what I have come up with as far as helping you shop for health insurance without talking to a million different agents. So let's start with stopping the phone calls. First thing you need to do is go to a website. It's www.donotcall.gov. This is the National Do Not Call Registry. The reason I want you to go there is I want you to go ahead and register your phone number there. This registry is tied directly to major insurance company call lists. As they have their call list, they have a system in place that scrubs numbers from the National Do Not Call Registry. What that means is if you go and register your number on the Do Not Call Registry, over time, all the insurance company systems are going to update your number in their system, and it will either remove it from their system completely or it will mark it as do not call. And so that will help slow down the calls. And it's not an immediate fix, but it will take a little bit of time for that information to trickle out to the major insurance companies. The second thing that you can do is probably something that you've been doing and you feel like you've already done it 100 times. And that is each agent that tries to contact you, each agent, broker, or telemarketer that tries to call you or text you, just simply tell them, please add me to your do not call list. This is something that a lot of people are frustrated with, and I get it. You've said it 100 times already. That goes back to the way this works, this whole system works. The agent that you're talking to now probably has no idea that the last 100 people you talked to, you already told them, add me to your do not call list. But I promise, the more agents that you tell this to, the more this is going to slow down and stop those calls for you. Here's the reason why. When you make that request to add me to your do not call list or remove me from your call list, agents and brokers and telemarketers are required by law to honor that request. They have to keep a personal list of do not call numbers. In addition to that, they have to report that list to their superiors. So as you tell more and more agents, then it's going to filter up to their agencies and to their insurance companies saying, hey, this is a number that's on my personal do not call list. We need to update that in our system as a do not call. So those two things will help you slow down, if not stop the calls altogether. And yes, it will take a little bit of time before all the calls stop, but those two things I have found are some of the best ways to get those calls to stop. Once you've done that, take a look at my next video. We'll talk in more detail about how I've learned over the last year to help people who are shopping for health insurance without them having to call a million different people. And I hope this helps. If nothing else, I hope this helps stop the calls, because I realize you're frustrated and you're tired of getting a million phone calls on your health insurance. If you're interested in more, please take a look at this next video. I believe I can help you, and I look forward to the opportunity to serve you in this. Thank you, and best of luck in your search for health insurance.